have to admit that the last thing I ever expected was for AAA developer Konami, who until recently seemed like they were getting out of the video game business altogether, to do a total 180 and support PlayStation VR. Granted, with Zone of the Enders Mars, they're not delivering a brand new IP built from the ground up for our headset, and in fact, this game isn't even from last generation, but a resurrection of a 15-year-old PlayStation 2 title. So it's a testament to the immersion of PSVR and Konami's timeless classic, that Mars feels just as fresh and fun today as it did all those years ago.
Narita destroyed.
For anyone new to the series, Zone drops you into a mech known as an orbital frame, highly maneuverable, AI-equipped machines that can launch into the air in a heartbeat, streak across the sky, and dish out attack after attack in mere seconds. That being said, there's a lot to learn on the control front, so take your DualShock 4 into the training mode and try to absorb as much as possible. Dashing, shooting, locking on, and grabbing items from the environment need to become part of your everyday vernacular. Once learned, combat here feels immensely satisfying, but you'll quickly learn that combat is only half of what Zone of the Enders is about. In fact, a good amount of my 7-hour playthrough was spent simply watching either Metal Gear Solid-like conversations between characters or 2D anime cutscenes, some with 3D layers and effects for its new VR audience. The story starts off a bit convoluted and, like most anime, takes some time to ramp up, but Zone of the Enders actually aged far better than I expected, although the voice acting is admittedly pretty hit or miss.
Are you kidding me? Who would allow such a thing? Hey, Ada, I won't allow you to do that!
If there's a downside here, it's that playing in first person is almost too chaotic, especially compared to the original's almost graceful third-person battle system. Your view is constantly switching from enemy to enemy in rapid-fire succession, and when you're constantly getting ripped out of the action for yet another cutscene or conversation, the final result can feel a little bit disjointed. On the plus side, the immersion is incredible with a 3D VR effect that's infinitely better than the original demo Konami released a while back. All the cel-shaded graphics are crisp and clear, and all the beautifully orchestrated music is perfectly matched with every moment of your adventure, reminding us that Zone of the Enders 2 was a big-budget Hideo Kojima affair back in 2003. And as an added 2018 bonus, your computer's voice comes through the speaker on the DualShock 4, which is a pretty nice touch if you happen to be playing without headphones.
Raptor destroyed.
I had some pretty major reservations about replaying one of my favorite games from the PS2 era, but the more time I spent with Zone of the Enders, the more I realized that Konami's underappreciated classic managed to stand the test of time, and better yet, felt strangely at home on PlayStation VR. But now that you've given a mouse a cookie, I want a glass of milk to go with it. Could a first-person update to Silent Hill 2 or Metal Gear Solid 2 make the transition to VR just as eloquently? Here's hoping they can.
ETR reaction gone. Cyclops destroyed. ETR reaction gone.